A Napa guy knows the only way you'd give a freshly minted driver a brand new car is if he promises to never drive it. Instead, let him grind the gears and knock over the neighbor's mailbox in something a little more suited to his skill level. And with over 400,000 parts and a little Napa know-how, he can safely drive something that's nearly as old as he is. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for him. That's Napa know-how.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good evening, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me once again to another edition of True Conservative Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I see we have a whole variety of different live listeners here in the live program, And if you want to listen in live, folks, the quickest and best way to do so is to follow me on Twitter. And, of course, the name to follow is Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores. And before we get into anything further, I'd like for everyone to please visit the blog, the True Conservative blog, as often and as frequent as you possibly can. And, of course, the address to that is ghostpolitics.blogspot.com. And don't forget to click on some of the sponsors out there. It's just a freaking click, for heaven's sake. So now that we've gotten all that out of the way, once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. It's been a few days since I've conducted a broadcast here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. And there's a variety of different things to talk about. I know that Barack Hussein Obama, our president, has been hooping and hollering about jobs and health care, and it's come out that Obama sent a love letter to Kim Jong-il in North Korea without anybody knowing about it, which breaks the multilateral six-party talks that the United States has always been insistent upon bringing North Korea to the debating table with. A whole variety of different things. Of course, China, of course, is having a big deal in the COP15 Copenhagen Global Warming Summit that seems to be coming at a standstill. And, of course, we have our socialist, leftist, Karl Marx wet dream government already saying, we're willing to, pledge $100 billion a year until 2020 or some crap. Whatever it is, folks, we're going to talk about all that this program. Of course, if you have anything to say, if you want to chime in about it, go ahead and give me a call at 646-652-4869. We're going to go ahead and talk about this little Barack Obama sending a letter to Kim Jong-il. And the reason I think that it's just such an integral thing to talk about is because, folks, I was stating when Barack Obama screw that, let me strike that from the record, when Bill Slick Willie Clinton decided to go across the pond and go visit Kim Jong-il in North Korea under the pretext of supposedly getting these two dumb bimbos that happen to wander in North Korea or something, whatever the case might be. See, you know who I'm talking about, these two stupid journalist broads that went out there, and you had that one bimbo, she was some journalist on The View out there on television crying her eyes out every day. Oh, you gotta save my sister. Oh, we gotta save my sister. We gotta stop the world and save my sister. Well, anyway, under the pretext of that context, supposedly Bill Clinton went out to North Korea and got these two little, idiots back, these two journalists, these journalists. So when Bill Clinton went to North Korea and got these journalists, not only did he do that, he also negotiated for North Korea to basically back off from its nuclear ambitions. North Korea, here at one time after Bill Clinton went to go visit the country, North Korea just basically backed off and bowed down. I mean, they bowed down. And, folks, if you want to look back in the archive, folks, I stipulated that was a political move that nullified Barack Obama's power within the liberal regime. I mean, Bill Clinton, our former president, who was an actual leader of this regime at one point until Barack Obama, took all this popularity contest with all this yes we can mantra. Bill Clinton took it upon himself to go across the pond as a private citizen, right? Oh, I'm a private. Yeah, baby, I'm a private citizen. I'm going out across the pond over here. I'm going to go visit little Kim, baby. That's what I'm visiting. I'm visiting little Kim. That's what I'm doing. He's going across the pond as a private citizen. He goes across, and not only does he get these, supposed little, what do you call it, journalist, back with him, he also negotiates Kim Jong-il back on the debating table, and Kim Jong-il basically backed off from his nuclear ambitions. Now, what I stated in a previous show when all these actions took place, I stated that nullified Barack Obama's legitimacy when it comes to the power struggle within the liberal regime, folks. And I've always stated, I stated before the liberal regime actually took power, before it took power, that once these idiots took power, they were going to fight amongst each other. They were going to start fighting amongst each other, and look at them. They're like rabid dogs. They're frothing at the mouth, for heaven's sake. They are just completely going at each other's jugular. Meanwhile, you got the damn Republicans with their thumbs up their poop chutes, not knowing how to politically capitalize on all this political infighting. Because, to be completely honest, in my personal opinion, I think that the liberals, unless there's some dark horse candidates that are going to come out the woodwork in 2010 and 2012, I'm not too sure if the Democrats are going to take a big hit politically, even though they've bamboozled and just completely screwed up the country. So let me get back to what I was saying here, folks. Bill Clinton, old Slick Willie, goes to visit little Kim in North Korea. Whatever he says to little Kim, obviously it makes his little Willie hard. So he gives Bill Clinton these two stupid journalists that happen to cross over the border. And not only that, Bill Clinton tells little Kim to stop with his nuclear ambitions, and little Kim does. Meanwhile, our administration, the president, didn't even know that this was going on, let alone that did he know that there was any kind of negotiations going on between Bill Clinton and little Kim. I mean, did you see that idiot press secretary? I don't even want to name his name because, Gibbs is his name, all right? It's for all you idiots that don't know. This guy was stumbling over his own tongue trying to explain what in the hell Slick Willie was doing over there with little Kim. What were they eating, fried dog or something? Eating fried cat? Yeah, baby, I went out there to little Kim, and not only did we go out there and mess around with some of the Korean hotties, we had ourselves a couple of fried dogs. Yeah, I'm serious, folks. I mean, Robert Gibbs did not know what the hell to say as the press secretary, and of course, Obama released some written speech that some other mumser had to read for him. And what did this do exactly? I stated a long time ago when this was actually happening that this nullified Barack Obama's power within the liberal regime. It just nullified its power. I mean, it just basically showed Barack Obama that he is impotent when it comes to implementing anything that in his personal political philosophy, whatever he personally believes politically. He's not going to be able to do it. He's not going to be able to do it because you have so many bureaucrats within this liberal regime. And remember, that's what liberals, that's what the whole leftist movement is about, for heaven's sake. It's about bureaucracy. It's about taking power. That's all these sniveling little creeps think about. They're weasels. So anyway, now we're back to North Korea. Once Bill Clinton went over there and Barack Obama, stumbled over his own tongue and tried to, ignore it and it'll go away or something, North Korea started rabble-rousing again. It started going, little Kim started getting pissed off. He must have had a little bit too much of the Johnny Walker or something, and he was like, I am going back to go and I am going to start my nuclear reactor. So he goes and he's starting his nuclear reactor again, and he's starting to rabble-rouse. He's starting to, launch missiles again. And what does Barack Obama do? He asserts his diplomatic, that diplomacy. Remember, he was supposed to be the anti-war president, even though this past little Nobel Peace Prize speech, he basically said that he embraced the Bush doctrine and he's going to continue to pursue it. It's just a disgrace. What does he do? He tries to go with the "they'll love me" diplomacy. And for all the true conservative listeners, you know what I'm talking about. That's what he campaigned on. He's going to have this that he's just going to take these people and put them on the debating table, and they're going to love his jive, and they're going to love the way he speaks, and they're going to love the way he says certain things in certain cadences, and he's just going to implement this "they'll love me" diplomacy. So what did he do? He mailed Kim Jong-il a letter. He mailed Kim Jong-il a letter, and it was hand-delivered by the envoy diplomat for North Korea. And what really makes me sick, what really makes me sick is this how you're gonna approach North Korea on the debating table? I mean, to be completely honest with you, all North Korea wants, because North Korea, all we're dealing with is Kim Jong-il and his stupid family. All right? All these idiots want is money because they're isolated. They're a rogue nation. First of all, they have no natural resources that anybody wants. They don't produce anything. They're just a legitimate pissing ground. They're ridiculous. And the only thing that's keeping this afloat is the military and the bureaucratic system of government. That's the only thing that's keeping that stupid, dumbass country alive. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't understand why this idiotic, totalitarian, ruthless regime hasn't crippled from within, hasn't crumbled from within. And then you've got Barack Obama. He passing notes. What is this? Sixth grade.
Hey, Billy. Can you please pass this to Kim? Pass this note to Kim. I got something to say to him. I'm gonna meet him after lunch break tomorrow. Here you go.
And now it's all become public. Everybody knows about it. And what is Robert Gibbs? He's like, that's what he did. I don't know what to say. It makes me sick, folks. I mean, is this the "they'll love me" diplomacy? Honestly, I'm just asking. I remember a lot of promises being made during the campaign trail. And for you folks that don't remember that, go to the archives far back then. All right, go to the archives far back then. I was basically telling the tale of what was going to happen here in present-day America. And now that all the things that I've said are coming to pass, all of a sudden people are starting to get a little butthurt about it. I mean, I can see dumbasses in the chat room right now trying to agitate my chat room. I'm sure there's a bunch of prank callers that are going to prank call me up, because I would not be surprised, folks, because of all the reality. I mean, I hate to keep reemphasizing this, all right? I hate to keep reemphasizing this, but I'm like Chris Browning your ass, all right? I am Chris Browning your ass into reality for you folks to realize that you have a political obligation to participate in this government. And if you're not going to do it, if you are not going to assert yourself politically, we're going to have nothing but a bunch of banking, Wall Street, a whole bunch of variety of different interests. I don't want to single out any interest, folks, because anybody that is in the game here is going to try to manipulate this government for its own benefit. I mean, anybody would. That's why the people, because this government was made for the people and by the people, this is why the people have to participate in this government. That's why I'm doing this damn program, for heaven's sake. I mean, I'm asking for you folks, please, participate in this government, all right? Because if you don't, you got bureaucrats that are eating each other. The liberal regime is eating each other right now. I mean, you got Nancy Plastic-Face Pelosi trying to initiate, ultra-liberal leftist crap in the House. You got Harry Scary Reid in the Senate trying to initiate his own, attempt at liberal moderate garbage. I mean, you got Barack Obama. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know where Barack Obama's coming from. Sometimes this individual looks like he's straight out of the nutsack of Karl Marx, And then the next minute he's trying to pull pages out of Ronald Reagan's book. I mean, I don't know where our president is coming from. I wish that he would just give us some, straight talk truth and go through on what he says. I just want him to do that. Just go through on what you say here. You told the liberals, and you sold the liberals during the campaign trail that you were going to be the peacetime president. That the president, you were going to be the ones that were going to bring back the troops, and, we were going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Oh, yeah, Kumbaya, my little Kumbaya. But instead, what did you do? You decided to embrace the Bush Doctrine, which I'm not completely against, but I wasn't really happy about how it was implemented thus far. So I'm not really, in tune to trust you, some bureaucrat who, with all due respect, Mr. President, you're a professional bureaucrat. It's just hard for me to, trust you wholeheartedly on pursuing this endeavor of, democratizing the international community. I just don't understand it. All right? And for all the folks that are in the chat room, seeing all these people that are spreading a bunch of foul words, a bunch of disgusting, just filth and pornography and all this garbage they're throwing all over the chat room, just ignore them. All right, just ignore them. I don't know why the hell the Blog Talk Radio Network took off the ban option off of this damn chat room, but they did it, and it's their little operation going on here. I don't know what the hell to tell you, so just ignore them. But anyway, folks, once again, I'm very critical about this little love letter that Barack Obama, our president, sent to Kim Jong-il. I mean, what the hell did it say in this letter? What is it conceding? I mean, isn't our president bitch-slapping all the people that are participating in the six-party talks when it comes to negotiating with North Korea? I mean, does anybody remember the framework agreement that was written up? And I hate to use Slick Willie once again, but Slick Willie negotiated the framework agreement. He was out there with Kim Jong-il's father, Kim Il-sung. Do y'all remember that? I bet you idiots don't remember that because most of you idiots are probably kids. But to be completely honest with you, Slick Willie went out there, talked to Kim Il-sung and said, "Hey, baby, just don't pursue nuclear weapons, okay? Just chill out. Don't have a nuclear weapon. We'll do everything. We'll pay for your electrical infrastructure. We'll go out there and pay for your water. We'll do everything. Just don't go out and don't get nuclear weapons." I'll be right back. Monica's in the next room. But you understand what I'm saying. And now it was six-party talks that preceded the framework agreement, all right? Now, isn't it bitch-slapping all the other participants in the six-party talks by unilaterally, sending Kim Jong-il a love letter? I'm just asking. I mean, how is this diplomacy, Mr. President? I mean, you're real quick to put yourself in front of, 60 Minutes and talk about how the fat cats on Wall Street are, doing this and doing that when you and your regime allowed these scumbags to raid our tax-paying system, and they in turn are taking that tax money and donating it in your campaigns. So, it's enough of this. Why don't you give us some straight talk? If you're not going to do it, give somebody in the liberal regime. Don't send that scumbag Axelrod. I mean, I'm sick of seeing who made David Axelrod the authority of any kind of political substance other than being some sleazeball marketer that knows how to, get somebody elected based on propaganda. All right, shove, David Axelrod in a closet somewhere. We don't want to see his comb-over, ugly, stash-having ass. We want to hear either from you or somebody that's very close to you to understand that we want some straight talk, at least the American people that are rational, the individuals that are small business owners, that are upper middle class Americans, working American people. We want straight talk. All right, we don't want none of this malarkey that, we got fat cats in Washington, we got fat cats on Wall Street, when you made them fatter, Mr. President. You made them fatter by giving them our tax dollars. And, for you folks that don't know what Stimulus Package 2 was, I strongly advise you to read extensively about it. It's a humongous pork barrel spending, a raid on the American taxpaying system bill, and we read a few of what our money, our taxpaying dollars went to in the last program, in number 149. You're currently listening to number 148, or excuse me, 150. What am I talking about? This is number 150. Good Lord, is it already 150? Anyway, folks, please, go out there and participate in this government, all right? Participate in this government, because if you don't participate in this government, folks, you're seeing what's happening. All right? You are seeing what's happening here. So anyway, give me a call right now. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. We're going to take some callers and see what they feel about the love letter to Kim Jong-il. And I'm sure we're going to have ourselves a bunch of young people that, are going to these dumb little websites, that are basically dumbing them down, And I'm talking about, these, what do you call it? E-bum, whatever you call that, and the Chris Pool Society and all those ass clowns. These idiots are doing nothing but dumbing down our youth and making them complete and utter serfs. Making them complete and utter ass clowns. All right, I mean, look, listen to these youth. I mean, listen to how they're talking. I mean, I have featured a show. It's on the official blogtalkradio.com/ghost website. It's one of the first links that you see if you happen to visit the website, folks. It talks a little bit about the baby boomers. It talks a little bit about Woodstock and all those ass clowns. And I talk about how the baby boomers and these older individuals have completely sold out our youth. These young people have been completely sold out. They have no economic opportunity. They're being forced to go into college and indebt themselves. They are indebting themselves $40,000 before they get into the economic game. And then once they get into the economic game in America, what do they have? What kind of jobs do they have? They have service industry-oriented jobs. That's why you have, master degree graduates being baristas at your damn local coffee shop and all this other crap. It's malarkey. It really is. It's all malarkey. All of it. Now, we're going to take some callers here. We're probably going to hear some prank calls from a bunch of, Adam Lambert worshiping fruity asses. And with all due respect, I know that individuals who call up, I'm not going to take any more fruity ass voices, all right? If you sound like you've been raised by your mammy your whole life, and you know who I'm talking about. I mean, I've been saying this for a long time. Most of the males in America today that are under the age of 30, I'm telling you, they are fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, folks. I mean, notice the feminine vernacular in some of these young men today that are under the age of 30. Notice the feminine physical attributes in America today. I mean, notice all this malarkey. And I'm going to take some prank calls right now from some of these idiots probably, and I want you to listen to their voices, all right? Listen to them. And this is the American youth. And do you think this country is going to continue to be around? Do you think that this country is going to continue to sustain itself? We are headed towards a third world nation society. And look at these young people. They're like, yeah, dude, wowie, wowie, man. Unbelievable. 514, you're on the air.
Vote for Sarah Palin. I mean, God damn it.
Yeah, great.
Vote for Sarah Palin? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. If you're a true conservative, if you're a real conservative, if you're a real American patriot, don't vote for Sarah Palin. Don't even support this ignorant Dunsky. Don't even support this dumb broad. She's a dummy. From going out and philandering around on anything that looks good with a hockey stick and getting pregnant, but I can change the world. I can change the world. My name is Sarah Palin. Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, 514, you're not going on the list. That was pretty amusing because, I forgot I did that episode, all right? So, you know what? Thank you very much for that humorous little prank call. Let's try to keep it to a minimum. And all you other prank callers that aren't appreciating the true conservative commentary that I am literally Ike Turner backhanding your ass with, well, that's too damn bad. I'd like for you damn liberals to try to justify your ridiculous malarkey. And I have been telling you, and lo and behold, what happened? You're not telling me nothing. You're giving me prank calls. You're trying to agitate the program when I am putting substance upon freaking substance on the debating table, and all you morons can do is just, do these dumb prank calls. Let's continue on, shall we? One more call. Here, 619. I know this idiot's a prank caller. What do you want, 619? You're already in the list.
I agree with you a lot with how you're saying the youth doesn't care. They really don't care.
You're part of it. You prank call me up all the time. You're part of it. Why don't you care? Why don't you tell the people why don't you care?
Because Holly Fye needs to shut up and get back in the kitchen where she belongs.
Do you hear this? Does everybody hear this crap? And this idiot's already on the list. Believe me, I'm getting a list, and I'm checking it twice. All right? And I'm going to find out who's naughty or nice. And everybody that wants the list of all these milky lickers that are prank calling my show, I am going to be handing it out at some point in time right before Christmas, because I know that during Christmas time, everybody's going to have some time off. They're going to have some free time on their hands. That's right. So, if you got some free time on your hands, call these individuals whenever I, distribute this list of idiots that prank call my show on a consistent basis, and I want you to talk to their mothers, all right? I've already tried to talk to their fathers. I've already tried to say, hey, why don't you give me your father's phone number so I can tell him what type of fruity-ass crap popped out of his nutsack, and none of these bastards want to do it. None of them want to do it. So, folks, please, I am making a list. I'm checking it twice. I'm probably going to be dispensing this list of disgusting, despicable, ridiculous ass clowns who continue to prank call me, and it's going to be before Christmas. So if you have some spare time on your hands, please call these ass clowns and try to talk to their mothers and try to, bitch slap some goddamn sense into these stupid idiot bimbos that raised these filthy, disgusting wastes of human flesh. 859, you're on the air. 859, what are you going to say something? Or you just going to play with your Peter Popper?
Oh, I was just going to say, how did it feel like coming out of Glenn Beck's ass?
Yeah, here we go again. How old are you?
Why is that any of your business?
Do you have, I bet you money you were just raised by your mother, weren't you?
No.
Don't lie. Don't lie. That no. You had to think about it. You either know it or you don't, you unconsiderate little prick. Do you or aren't you raised by your stupid mommy?
Oh, my mother's stupid. Look what he...
Yeah, put your mother on the phone. Put that bimbo on the phone. I want to talk to that whore. Put her on the phone, you dumbass. I want to talk to that stupid, stinking, uterus-infected prostitute that shitted you out of her uterus. Look at her. Look. He hung up. Oh, look at him. He hung up. Oh, he hung up. Look at him. Look at him. He hung up. Why'd you go away? You see? Listen to him. Listen to this. Do you see this, folks? They don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. When they're backed into a corner, these youth, they don't know what to say. They're so fruity. They're so damn fruity, for heaven's sake. And this idiot hung up. You better have hung up, you stupid, dumb little nipple clamp loving, butt plug up the ass looking Adam Lambert ass kick tickling jerk nut. Next time you call up here, you better sound off like you got a pair. Do you understand me? You better sound off like you got a pair, all right? Because I made you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack and you ran off. This is what this idiot's doing. The last idiot that just called, he is putting his tail, he's putting his penis between his legs. He's looking in the mirror, seeing how he would look as a woman, because I literally just made him my bitch. I mean, just in this little prank call here, I literally made this man a trans-testicle bitch. Let's continue going before I go into the next subject matter. We're actually supposed to be talking about how Obama sent this love letter to Little Kim and how it completely bitch slaps everybody that's participating in the six-party talks. And at the same time, it seems like a desperation move when it comes to the, foreign policy arm of our administration. I don't know. but I want to hear what everybody else thinks about it. Let's hear 914. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? This is Chris, and I love the show totally. I'm just letting you know that all these prank callers, they're coming from Bill's show, Bill Wagner's show. He called out. He told everybody, you know Bill Wagner? He's also on Blog Talk.
No.
He's telling everybody to prank call your show, you know, say all this stupid stuff. Like, apparently he doesn't agree with your political views, and, you know, he's just calling all these people out to do it.
Well, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, who the hell is Big? First of all, I don't care who Bill Wagner is. I mean, that sounds like some old prostate-infected windbag's name, for heaven's sake. That's what I don't like about, you know, people trying to become the new Rush Limbaugh out here. You know, they're putting their full names and their faces out. And they're like, hey, look at me, I'm Bill Wagner. Na 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 na. Oh yeah, I want everybody to go out there, and I want everybody to call a ghost. Give me a break. Let's go to somebody else. I don't believe that. I think that's probably Bill Wagner trying to get some goddamn ratings from my show, you stupid silly ass. Go somewhere else. 434, you're on the air.
Hello?
What's going on?
What's going on? I just hear all this nonsense, people calling you from the internet, and it's really sad and pathetic, honestly. I mean, I'm not very old myself. I'm relatively young, but it's sad to say that people my age are acting this silly on live radio.
Well, not only are they acting this silly, but I am actually showing compassion to the young people. I've always showed compassion to the young people. I mean, these young people, I'm talking about anybody who's under the age of 45 at this point, they have no economic opportunity in this country. None. All right? They have been forced to, go to colleges and indebt themselves. They've been bombarded with, liberal and feminist Hollywood, making them believe that they have all these materialistic appetites that they don't need. They're sitting here and talking about how they're poor in America, and yet if you go into any impoverished part of America, there are fat jelly tubberlards walking and waddling their fat asses up and down the supposed impoverished streets. It's a disgrace.
It really is. It really is. Because, you're sitting here trying to inform people on stuff that people are just almost trying to push out of their life, and you're trying to tell people about it, and these idiots are calling and wasting so much time.
And I really appreciate that, 434, and it's good to hear encouraging words. And if you happen to be a young person, please go out and spread the word about the True Conservative Radio program to the young people, because those are the individuals that I want to connect with. I know that there's conservatives that are my age, middle age, that sort of thing. But folks, it's the young people that are going to be inheriting this ridiculous, grotesque abomination that we are leaving them. We are leaving them no economic opportunity. There are no jobs out here. Remember back in, 20 years ago, everybody was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a businessman. I want to be a salesman. But now that's pretty limited, That's pretty limited out here. And you know what else is I find disgusting? And we're going to get into this in just a second. Because I'm basically going to tell the president here, but we're going to talk about COP15 first, but I'm going to tell the president how to create jobs, all right? I'm a businessman, folks, all right? I'm a businessman. I go out and I am a participant in creating economic growth in this country. And it's not very difficult given the fact that somebody who's been in the private sector for so many years and understands how the private sector works. It's not very difficult to create jobs in this country. We're going to get into that in just a second. But I am going to confront the president, and I'm going to tell him how to create jobs since, he put out this APB out to the American public saying, look, we need a little bit of help trying to create jobs in America. And, Mr. President, I know that you're a liberal bureaucrat. And I know that you're trying to create jobs by trying to grow the public sector, trying to grow the government. You're trying to compensate the decrease in private sector jobs by increasing government jobs. And for all you folks that are working for any of the government wings out here, you need to get off my show, all right? If you are working for the government in any fashion, if you are collecting government money, get the hell off my show, you bureaucratic piece of trash. I don't want to have anything to do with any asshole that's out here, some government bureaucrat that's saying, I'm going to tax you for this, I'm going to tax you for that. Bull crap. If you are a bureaucrat, if you work for the government, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Because I don't know if you folks have known that if you happen to work in the private sector in America, the average American is making what, a little over $35,000 a year? Yeah, a little over $35,000 a year. And guess what the average bureaucrat that works in our government? Guess what the average bureaucrat makes? Over $70,000 a year. That's right, $70,000 a year working for the government. And you wonder why these idiots out here are becoming a bunch of liberals and a bunch of bureaucrats? I mean, it's a disgrace, folks. It's an utter disgrace. It makes me sick to my stomach that we are sitting here and accepting this crap. But I mean, if you look at these morons and you look at them in the chat room, I mean, just look at them in the chat room. I mean, they're morons. They're legitimate morons. Anyway, let's take a couple more calls. I'm sure we're going to hear a couple more prank calls from a bunch of little fruity asses. But these people emphasize my point, folks. I want you to realize this. When you hear these little feminized voices, these little pansy asses trying to make these, trying to make these prank calls, the bottom line is they don't know their ass from their elbow. They're just, thinking they're cool. They're trying to win brownie points with some sort of cyber social circle, and it's not doing anything. It's not doing a damn thing. So let's go ahead and let's hear a couple of more. Hopefully these are legitimate callers, but, who the hell knows? I mean, the lines are blowing up. 575, you're on the air.
Yo, Ghost, how you doing?
How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. I consider myself a fiscal conservative. I'm very proud of that. 575. I'm out of New Mexico. I work for the military, and I did go to college also, surprisingly. So I'm kind of on the fence here because you're saying certain things I agree with and certain things that I don't agree with. And so I do have one question for you. No, this is not a crank call or anything.
All right, go ahead.
My question for you is, what are your credentials? Where are you coming from?
What are my credentials?
Your credentials. Do you have an education to speak of? Do you have some kind of research, anything that can prove that what you're saying is valid to people that, maybe want to look at this?
Just shut your stupid... Just sit there and shut up, all right? Do I have any credentials? What are you, some liberal bureaucrat or something? Huh? It's just like some asshole. Do you have your papers? Do you have your papers here? I have to know if I'm going to follow you if you have your papers. You people are stupid. Let me tell you something. Everything I say, I follow up with go out and look for it for yourself. All right? If you're taking my word for it, then you deserve the idiot, dumbass life that's going to be bequeathed to you, you stupid dumbass. All right? Makes me sick to my stomach. Oh, do you have any credentials? What's everybody else's credentials, you ass clown? Have any credentials? Get the hell out of here. If you want my credentials, I'll tell you what. I got something for you. Since we're all celebrating the holiday season, folks, or the Christmas holiday, because I don't believe in saying holiday season. It's just one of these liberal bombardments of advertisement that makes me repeat it, unfortunately. But since we're celebrating Christmas, I want to send a shout-out, and I want to send a message to everyone who hates me, and all my critics and all the people that are talking all this malarkey about me. I would like to put a mistletoe. I'd like to get one of those mistletoes. You know what I'm talking about, a Christmas mistletoe, and I'm going to put it in my back pocket so that all the critics and all the people that hate me can kiss my ass! You can kiss my ass, you pieces of crap! I don't care if you don't think I'm credible! I don't care if you listen to me! What I care about is for you stupid, dumb, lazy, gluttonous numbskulls to go out there and participate in this you morons. Have any credentials? A mistletoe right in my back pocket. Right in my back pocket, so all you critics and all you assholes can kiss my ass. Oh, I better calm down here. Whew. I better calm down. My chest is hurting once again, folks, but I'm tired. I'm tired of getting like this. I'm tired of witnessing my country being withered away from within because of our own ignorance and our own gluttony and our own stupidity. It makes me sick. 646-652-4869. And before we get into anything else, and before we take any more callers, I want to talk about the COP15 summit, the global warming summit that's happening in Copenhagen. You know, the global warming summit that's happening in Copenhagen. Well, unfortunately, to the unfortunate dismay of these idiots that are out here saying, oh, we need global warming, we need the world to come together under global warming and form a communist international consortium to tax the people for breathing. Well, unfortunately, folks, it doesn't look like there's going to be a legitimate agreement, and if there is going to be a legitimate agreement, it's going to probably be minus China. That's right. It's going to be minus China because the Chinese don't want to have anything to do with this crap. I find it very funny. I find it rather ironic. I wonder if Karl Marx has, got a hemorrhoid in hell right now looking at this situation that's happening. Here you have a global international consortium backed up by this lie called global warming. And they're trying to bring the world together to internationally tax everybody throughout the international community so that, we can fund the third world nations' progress into modernity? I mean, this is what they're talking about, folks, and I've went through this many times. I strongly advise you to look up this what they're doing out there in Copenhagen. I strongly advise you. Now, I find it funny that this is a communist idea, folks. What they're doing in Copenhagen is a communist idea. They're going to take money from industrious nations, and they are going to throw it into third world nations so that they can upgrade their progress into the industrial revolution and into modernity and the technological revolution and all this crap. I mean, go look it up, COP15. That's what they're doing right now, you idiots. They're going to tax you idiots for breathing. Now, what I don't understand is that you've got a communist government like China who is, obviously, they're bowing down to pictures of that dumbass, idiot, fat-ass Mao Zedong. They've got pictures out there of Barack Obama. Excuse me. They probably got pictures of Barack Obama out there. Who the hell knows? They got pictures of Karl Marx out there. They got pictures of all these leftist ideology whack jobs. And I find it funny that the Chinese government are saying no to an international attempt at global communism. You want to know why China is not, going to the table with this whole global warming crap? Because they're having too much good a time making money. They are making money off of this idea of international capitalism. And the Chinese Communist government, they're getting fat in the ass. They're getting filthy, disgustingly rich. And they have their people who they govern over. The Chinese Communist Party rules over the country of China, and they are forcing their country to work for 15 cents an hour. 15 cents an hour so they can manufacture the world's goods. And somehow we're supposed to compete with that. And now that, we've got a whole bunch of leftists that have taken over all bureaucratic systems of most of the industrious nations, they are attempting to facilitate a communist international idea here in Copenhagen. They're attempting to facilitate global communism under a lie, which is global warming, and China doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Well, we've actually got somebody from the Chinese Communist government to be here with us, folks, and I'm really excited for this. I mean, you don't even understand what I had to go through to get somebody from the communist government to come on the True Conservative radio program after I've talked all the garbage that I've talked about Mao Zedong. So without further ado, we're gonna hear what this idiot has to say. Apparently, he has a reasoning why. The Chinese people don't want to have anything to do with this global warming initiative. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. All right? So let's continue going on. Mr. Fortune Cookie, are you there, sir? Hold on, I don't think he's there. Are you there, Mr. Fortune Cookie? Oh.
I know the international community wants China to come together for global communism. But we, the communist government of China, are not going to do that. No, we are not going to do that. We are going to go and facilitate ourselves in the capitalist globalist system. The capitalist globalist system. And we are going to oppress our people. We are going to oppress our people to work for capitalism under the idea of communism. And we are going to force them to work for 15 cents an hour while we, the communist government of China, begins to become bowers. That's right. So all you assholes and all you motherfuckers that are out there talking garbage about Chinese government in China, you stick egg roll up your asshole, motherfucker. All you assholes talking garbage about the Chinese government, communist government in China, you stick chopstick up your asshole, motherfucker. I don't have nothing more to say. I am Mr. Fortune Cookie, and I talk for the communist government of China. Thank you very much.
All right. I mean, do we have to continue with the music, Mr. Fortune Cookie? I mean, can we hang you up now?
You may hang me up now, motherfucker.
All right. Thank you. All right. Shut off the music. Just shut up. Shut it off. Anyway, we heard from Mr. Fortune Cookie here, and I know that people are saying that that the Chinese government is, wanting better negotiations, supposedly. That's what these leftists, that's what they're trying to get across out here. They're trying to get across that the Chinese government wants better negotiations and better emissions bans on some of the industrious nations. And with all due respect, folks, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think what's happening here is you have the Chinese government taking advantage of an entire country of people. An entire country of people by forcing them to abide by this Karl Marx, Mao Zedong malarkey. And to force these people to work under the communist doctrine for 15 cents an hour. Meanwhile, the communist government, who own all the means of production in China, they own all the means of production. These are the individuals that are getting fat in the ass rich off of everybody in the international community. Don't you know that idiots in America that are purchasing all these electronic goods, that are spending their stimulus package checks and all their entitlements and all this crap, don't you realize that these idiots are out here camping out in front of Walmarts and Best Buys and Targets and all this other crap to buy Chinese electronics and Chinese goods? I mean, it's pathetic. It's really pathetic. And I don't like the Chinese government, folks. I mean, look, I'm already taking some political correct criticism from the chat room. Obviously, I've got a bunch of left-wing, long-haired, liberal, political correct hippies in the chat room saying,
oh, what you did right there was racist, Ghost. That wasn't very nice.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know what's screwed up? You know what was racist? You know what was bad? Those poor kids in Tiananmen Square that got mowed down like a bunch of dogs by the thousands! By the thousands! Don't give me this crap about being racist, you assholes! You hypocritical pieces of... Don't give me this crap! Let me tell you a story about Tiananmen Square for all you dumb young people that are too young and too stupid to remember! Tiananmen Square happened in the late 80s, folks, when the student body, the intelligentsia, the young intelligentsia of China decided that it no longer wanted to bow down to Mao Zedong. It no longer wanted to bow down to this secularist bureaucracy called the Chinese Communist government. They didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So what did they do? Well, because China confiscated all the guns and confiscated any kind of forceful rebellion for the people, the Chinese students decided to roll the dice. They decided to make a gamble, and they went out to Tiananmen Square and demonstrated peaceful protests. And I mean peaceful protests! There was no violence, you idiots! There was no violence! And the world was watching, folks. The whole world was watching! And those kids camped out there for I don't know how many days. And all they wanted was a chance for them to be heard so that we can start weaning ourselves, or not us, but the Chinese people. They wanted to wean themselves from this communist Mao Zedong worshiping horse crap. And of course the communist government didn't want to have nothing to do with them. They didn't want to negotiate with them whatsoever. There was one bureaucrat that showed sympathy to the student uprising, to the hunger strikes, to the pacifist demonstrations. And what did the Chinese government do, folks? Well, we all know what they did. But what did the students at Tiananmen Square anticipate? They anticipated that when the Chinese government started mowing them down like a bunch of dogs, when they anticipated that when the Chinese government, because they knew that their lives were on the line, folks, those were true patriots. The kids at Tiananmen Square were true patriots for freedom. Those were true patriots, and we let them die. We let them die like a bunch of dead dogs being euthanized that nobody cares about. So don't give me this crap about being racist. I hate the Chinese government of China. And you can tell anybody I said it. The Chinese government of China needs to crumble, and it needs to crumble fast. Give me this racist crap. That Tiananmen Square, those kids died by the thousands, man. And what did the world do? They just watched it happen. They just watched it happen. They anticipated that the West and the industrious nations would come to their defense, that we would come to their defense, that we would come to the Chinese student defense, and we did it. We allowed them to get mowed down. We allowed them to get, and I can't believe you can call me a racist when I go to sleep at night thinking about those patriots. I think about patriots at Tiananmen Square, China. I think about those patriots that are dying right now in Iran, trying to instill death to the Ayatollah and death to the damn Ahmadinejad. I love those patriots, and my heart is with them, and it'll always be with them, just as it will be with you. If you are a patriot, if you care about your country, if you have some individual pride and integrity and moral ethos, that's who I care about, and that's who I'm fighting for, and I don't care if I have a heart attack, I don't care if I have a stroke, I don't care if I die on the air. I am fighting for you because I want the continuation of America. I love this country, and I want it to continue. You piece of... you piece of... Oh, sorry, folks, my chest is hurting here. Folks, we calm down here. I'm sorry, folks. Let me calm down, folks. That's 646. Six 652 4869 is the number to call. We'll take some callers here, folks. I gotta calm down. Take a drink or something. Oh, my heart's beating like a rabbit. 303, you're on the air.
Okay, number one, the word is ass hat, not ass, and I'm not prank calling you. That's been bugging me every time I talk. I want to get that out of the way. Secondly, I'll come out and say it. I'm not a long-time listener to your show. I honestly didn't even know the Blogspot existed or whatever the hell the name of the radio is. But over the last 38 minutes that I've been listening to you talk, I don't understand how you can ask people to take you seriously when you won't even. It's like you love to hear yourself talk, but you won't give people that you ask to call in the chance to ask you a decent question without you going off the deep end, showing absolute, utter disrespect for the callers, even when they disrespect you, i.e. the caller who asked for your credentials. Now, you made a point. You said, I don't need credentials, just follow up everything I say. That's fine, but it's not wrong to want to know whether you're just some guy who got a fucking radio show or whether you're actually someone who spend a lot of time figuring out what they want. It's not a bad question.
No. I think it's a ridiculous. I think it's a ridiculous question. I think it's a pathetic question, and I think what you need to do is just sit there and shut your mouth. If you don't like my show, then get the hell out of here and don't let the door hit you on the ass. Although you'd probably want the doorknob to be hitting you there, you fruity ass bastard. Go sit on some fruity ass's apple. 347, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up? Getting back to your North Korea and Obama thing, we all know Kim Jong-il is a total communist. And we know that Obama, being a socialist, is very close to being a communist. I was just wondering if they can, like, Obama being a Muslim communist, if they can get together, maybe he can kind of finagle his way in to getting Kim Jong-il to submit to the United States, or else Obama could just threaten him with over 9,000 lasers and charge them up. Because the United States has the capacity to do that. We all know that. I mean, I was wondering your opinion on that because
you're boring the balls off of me, sir. I'm sorry. Come back and get a little bit more animated. At least sound like you really care about what you're saying. All right. Let me tell you, Kim Jong-il, I don't know what Obama's trying to do with the Kim Jong-il love letter, all right? I don't know. That's why I'm bringing it up to the table. I don't know what he's doing. That's why I'm criticizing it, and I'd like for, Barack Obama to, at least at some point here in the week, or at least later next week, to justify why he decided to give this love letter to this damn dictator. I mean, and doesn't he nullify everybody that went to the six-party talks? That's all I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of individuals who we counted on, coming to the table with this multilateral talk. And now, Obama's going to go, and break that idea and basically bitch slap everybody else that was putting time and effort and diplomacy into this crap. I just think it's not very good. It's not very good diplomacy, in my opinion. I mean, I know that he came out and said that he was going to be Mr. Diplomat. Hold on, excuse me, folks. I know that he said he was going to, be Mr. Diplomat, but, I mean, give me a break. I mean, this idea of they'll love me diplomacy is just not working. It's just not working, and it's never going to work, and I don't know why the American people are actually falling hook, line, and sinker with this malarkey. I don't understand. 701, you're on the air.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Not too bad.
You sounded like you were having a rough time there. Sorry about that.
Well, you know, I'm just I just care about my country, man.
Oh, me too.
I just want my country to be what it used to be. I mean, we were the ones that invented this game of economics. We were the ones that invented free market capitalism internationally. And now we're going to be, what, the butt's end of this joke? We're going to become the third world nations out here?
It's ridiculous. But, you know, the one thing that can save us is if you can send me a copy of Battletoads.
Oh, stupid, dumbass, enemy. Here we go. More enemy idiots. All right, here we go. These young people that are watching Japanese cartoons and having circle jerks over it on stupid forum posts all over the internet. This is it right here. Dumbass enemy losers. These are lifelong losers that obviously, you know, couldn't get a piece of poon that'll give them a second look. So they, lo and behold, they tickle their ass cracks to this Japanese, you know, Japanese cartoon pornography that simulates rapes and, you know, all kinds of disgusting gangbangs. And I don't even want to get into what this crap does, but these are sick assholes that are calling up, folks. These are sick, twisted jerkasses that are wastes of human life. And frankly, that's why I don't care about the poor in America. That's why I don't care about people that are like, oh, I need help. I need help, please. I need help. You go help yourself, all right? I'm sick and tired of my tax-paying dollars, you know, being used to support these losers. I don't care if these losers that are getting by on nothing but a bunch of entitlements and a bunch of government malarkey. I don't care if these idiots are on the street. I don't care. I don't care. All right, this is a free market system. Not everybody can be a winner, jag-off. All right, that's what nobody really understands. Not everybody can be a winner. You know, break. 862, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hi. I got a couple of questions. You were talking about, you know, buying electronics from China, though most of the stuff you buy at Best Buy is from Japan. I mean, what do you got to say about that?
Well, first of all, you're an absolute idiot. You're an absolute moron for not even knowing where things are manufactured. Just because a Jap company sold you your little PlayStation 3 and your Japanese company has sold you your little DVD Blu-ray, all right, it doesn't mean that those goods are manufactured in Japan, you dumbass. And if they were manufactured in Japan, they'd cost a hell of a lot more. No, they're manufactured in China, where labor is 15 cents an hour, you idiot. I'm telling you. And then you wonder why, you know, America is being flushed down the toilet. This is what I'm saying. Maybe we deserve this crap. Maybe we deserve it. I don't know. Maybe we deserve this crap. Anyway, we're well into the second hour of the True Conservative radio program. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, I want to thank everybody here for tuning in with me. Before we move on any further, please follow me on Twitter, folks, and spread it like wildfire. All right, follow me on Twitter. Ghost Politics is the name to follow, all one word, no underscores. And don't forget to go on the blog right now. Everybody take some time, go to the blog, ghostpolitics.blogspot.com, and check out some of the sponsors on there. You'll be supporting the True Conservative radio show more than you can imagine. It's just a freaking click, for heaven's sake. So once again, folks, I don't think it's asking much for you ass clowns that are, you know, sitting here and prank calling and, oh, look, enemy is so great and all this crap, to go to ghostpolitics.blogspot.com and check out some of the sponsors that have the cojones to advertise on the True Conservative radio blog. All right, I'm watching right now, see if anybody's clicking, so it's just a freaking click. Get off your fat ass and go visit! Go visit it right now! ghostpolitics.blogspot.com and click some sponsors! And folks, the more you click, hey, I may do this damn show 7 days a week! 7 days a week! You idiots will be sick of me! You'll be sick of me! And I want you to be sick of me because I want you to get your fat asses off the damn couch. I want you to get your fat asses off the chairs. And I want you to go and I want you to organize. I want you to organize. And I want you to participate in this government, for heaven's sake. I want you to participate in it. Your country country, our children, everything depends on it. What are you doing, people? Get off the sidelines and get on the front lines and participate in this great government that was made for the people and by the people. But if the people fall asleep at the wheel, you ass clowns, if the people fall asleep at the wheel, you stupid This is what's happening right now when the people fall asleep at the wheel. This is what's happening right now when the people fall asleep at the wheel, and I hate it. I can't stand it. We need to rise, all you true conservatives, and I love you. I love all of you that email me the encouraging words, the true conservatives that give me the inspiring words of encouragement. I do this show for you, and I hope that I give you the energy. I hope I give you the foresight to go out there and participate in this government before America's a thing of antiquity. Ow. Ow. Yeah. Sorry, folks. False alarm there, folks. False alarm. I know my chest is hurting, and I know that my heart's beating like a rabbit, and I know that there's a lot of people in here in the chat room that are saying, Ghost, calm down. Ghost, you need to chill out. I can't chill out. I can't calm down. You want to know why? Because my country's going down the tubes. And you don't want to know why my country's going down the tubes? It's because of you pieces of crap. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. 818, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, how's it going, Ghost?
Not too bad.
Oh, well, it doesn't sound like you're doing so good. You should take care of yourself with that problem.
Hey, I don't really care. I really don't care. You know, if I die right now, hopefully, I haunt you kids' nightmares.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
I hope I haunt your nightmares, and I hope it inspires you to go out and be a real patriot and a true conservative out here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but
Yeah, shut your mouth. You sound too fruity to be a conservative. Get out of here! Anyway, folks, before I move on, I just wanted to say that I find it ironic that Mr. Fortune Cookie over here, hey, all right, let's stop with the music. All right. Mr. Fortune Cookie and the communist government over here cannot come to an agreement at this global warming communist summit. I can't believe it. You know, I just cannot believe it. But once again, folks, it goes to show you the hypocrisy of all leftism, and that's why I'm on this program in hopes of dissuading your conscience from being warped into the propaganda that is leftist ideology. Anyway, I know that I said that I was going to go into telling Obama how to create jobs, and I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Now, the first thing I want to say, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, our president, what we need here is a revamping of priorities, a revamping of ideas. First and foremost, this $780 billion stimulus package, it's gone. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, all it did was ruin the legitimacy of our currency. It ruined the legitimacy of the American idea. It's ruined it all. You've transitioned us into some kind of a communist, quasi-socialist malarkey, and I just don't appreciate it, sir. I don't appreciate it at all. I do not appreciate it. Now, the first thing you need to do, sir, is you need to realize that, this bailing out of the banking system was a ridiculous idea. It was a ridiculous idea for you to allow these Wall Street ass clowns. But I'm sure you already know that, Mr. President, but I'm just assuming that you have our country's interest at best on your forethoughts there. But I think it was a bad idea to allow these damn Wall Street financial institutions to raid our American tax-paying system and degrade the integrity of our currency in the process. And at the same time, why did you supposedly give these, Wall Street financial institutions all of our tax-paying money? Well, according to you and according to everybody, it's because we wanted to lend it back to the American people. That's right. That's what the whole gimmick was, folks. They wanted to give your tax money to the Wall Street and the financial institutions so that they can lend it back to you with interest. And at the same time, folks, they gave themselves humongous billions upon billions of dollars in bonuses. Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? They're going to be the ones that are buying the new flying car, folks. We actually have flying cars nowadays. Look it up for yourself. You know, these idiots are actually going to go out. They're going to buy flying cars on the American tax-paying dime. You know what else they're doing on the American tax-paying dime? They're going to Democratic fundraisers on the American tax-paying dime. That's what they're doing. All right, they're going to Democratic fundraisers, and they're utilizing our tax-paying money to basically go out and patronize the Democratic fundraisers. I mean, I just don't understand why nobody else is pissed off about this as much as I am. I mean, I'm looking at the chat room here. I got a bunch of life losers flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, you know, saying, "Aw, you're wrong, Ghost. Yes, we can, and it's going to be changed." But you know what, folks? You idiots have been robbed blind. You have been robbed blind. You have allowed this liberal regime to allow the same Wall Street bankers and financial institutions that these liberals, remember, these liberals are pointing to these Wall Street bankers as, "Oh, you're taking the American people's money, and you're spending it, and you're going out and giving yourself bonuses, and you're making yourself fat cats." Do you want to know why the liberal regime is doing this, folks? The liberal regime is doing this so that they can justify their caps on how much money one can make each year. So they can justify these caps on how much money one can make in a lifetime. Folks, there is talk about this in the Capitol Hill right now as we speak. They've been trying to slip it in amendments on a variety of different issues. That's why do you think the damn liberals are fighting amongst each other? Why do you think they're fighting amongst each other, for heaven's sake? They don't even know how liberal they want to be. So I'm telling you right now, folks, this liberal regime in power today is just trying to justify its legitimacy of socialism. They're trying to show the American people, like, hey, look at these Wall Street bankers. Look at the people on Wall Street. They don't care about the people on Main Street, even though the Democrats and the liberals allowed these Wall Street bankers to take our tax money. Our tax money. All the money that's taken out of your check each week, bi-weekly, every month, whatever it is, all that money that's taken out of your check, it's going to this malarkey, and it's going to the damn pockets of the Wall Street financial institution assholes. And none of you people care. None of you people have a damn care in the world about it. That's what makes me sick about it. I mean, they're already proposing more. They're proposing more. So, Mr. President, the first thing you need to do to create jobs is not spend our tax-paying dollars. How about that? Can we get a little bit of applause for not spending our tax-paying dollars any freaking more, please? Jeez. I mean, it's a disgrace. It's an utter disgrace. Well, let's see what these liberals have to say about it. Here, 434, you're on the air.
Hey, Ghost, I called earlier.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, I was thinking about what you had said when you were talking about all these people calling in from the internet, and you said something about E-Bombs World.
Yeah, well, yeah, they sucked the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper. That's what I said, all right? Sit there and shut up. All right? 818, you're on the air. 818, you're going to talk, or you're just going to sit there and tickle your pecker shaft? I mean, can you get a phone where we can really hear your little sound effect that you're trying to play as if you're some sort of a radio DJ, you fruity-ass milky liquor? 810, you're on the air.
Hey, Gus. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. And second, I'd like to say that I think it's fucking ridiculous what China's doing to America. Because there's so many jobs overseas now that, like, the Americans really need. Because our economy isn't that great right now, especially I live in Michigan. And
absolutely not, especially in Michigan. Are you kidding me? I got a whole bunch of fans in
fucking
Michigan.
Horrible.
I got a whole bunch of fans in Michigan, and look at what's happening here. You've got the Japanese going back into the car market in the American car market and going into these parts of the country that have absolutely no economic opportunities, so that they can pay these poor schmoes, was it $10 an hour now to go on working on an assembly line? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, many of my friends and family, like one of my friend's dads just the other day lost his job, and he was working for GM. So there's so many people in America that are just hurt by this shit. And then I was talking to my brother. He's in Iraq right now. And I was talking to him about Scub right now. And what's your stance on Scub with the Chinese?
What's that?
With Scub? Like,
well, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. It sounds like some garbage that you're trying to do for the Chris Poole Society or EAS World. One of those. Which either one. It's degrading the mental capacity of our young people, and I can't believe that there's young people that actually are falling hook, line, and sinker with this crap. I can't believe it. All right, I cannot believe it. 970, you're on the air.
Hey, Ghost.
What's going on?
Hey, I love your show. Just want to let you know that. I'm the truck driver you took the call from the other day, and then
how's it going?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I just got to an area where you called me like 10 seconds before I lost my cell phone signal. But anyway, I just want to say something about these kids. They need to wake up and see what's really going on.
I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, these idiots need to wake up big time. They need to be bitch slapped back into reality.
2 months from now, they could wake up, the dollar's crashed, and
well, Obama already said in an interview.
It'd be chaos.
I mean, Barack Obama already said in an interview that if this health care initiative doesn't get passed, that the federal government is going to go bankrupt. And if the federal government goes bankrupt, that's it for the American currency.
It's going to go bankrupt if it passes or if it doesn't.
And this is another thing that we need to tell our president is we need to, mow down the deficit while at the same time bringing back production to America and forcing these idiots in China to stop exploiting their people for 15 cents an hour, which sets a horrible precedent on the economic situation in the international community. How is anyone in the international community going to compete with production at 15 cents an hour? And how is China doing this? Well, they're forcing these people to do it based on this Mao Zedong communist crap, and they're forcing them by a gun also, truth be told.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, and things are getting really bad. I live outside Denver, and just on the news a little while ago, they had their 10th bank robbery in Denver just this week. People are getting desperate. There's no jobs out there, and
I know it's getting pretty damn desperate. Is right.
Getting crazy. It's going to get worse, and these kids are going to wake up one day, and it's going to be complete chaos.
And that's what I don't want. I don't want chaos. I love the system that we had before. What the hell was wrong with America before? I mean, what did you have to be a contributing American? Somebody who participated in the political process, somebody who contributed to the economic situation, and somebody that didn't degrade the social arena of this community or this nation, if you will. And all three of those factors have been completely nullified by everyone, everybody, and including the leftist idealists.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. Do you have a blog or something you want to tell these kids? Maybe they can get a sense out of your blog or a sense out of your show or something.
No, I don't have a blog or show or anything. I just listen to different shows on Blog Talk Radio, and found I've only been listening for about a month now and found your show a month ago and enjoy listening to it every week.
Well, I appreciate it. I know that you've been out there sending me some Twitters. You've been out there, doing the thing, spreading the word about the True Conservative Radio Show, and I want to thank you personally for doing that.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, and we appreciate your call, and keep on listening, and tell everybody you know to listen while you're at it. Now, before I get into any more job talk or anything like that, let me go ahead and make an initiation to everyone who's listening in the True Conservative Radio program. Now, I know that in the program description it describes that we are going to conduct a contest here on the True Conservative Radio Show. That's right. We're going to conduct a contest, and I am calling on everyone out there in the Internet community, and I don't care where you are. I don't care if you are halfway across the globe away from Texas or you're in the United States of America. I want you all to make something creative, some kind of a video, something creative related to the True Conservative Radio program. Some kind of a YouTube video, something. I want something creative, and I want it to be viral. All right, and when it's viral, I am going to take a bill out of my collection. All right, now this is what I do whenever I want to hedge American currency against inflation, folks. You buy things like relics and artworks and that sort of thing, and one of my things that I invest in is old currencies. Old currencies are actually pretty good relics to not only hold on to, but they're a decent investment and a very good hedge against inflation. So what I'm going to do here is I've got a whole bunch of, I'm going to take one of my $10 bills out of the actual Republic of Texas currency. All right. Now, this is an actual $10 bill from the Republic of Texas here, and the number on it is 1385, and it's got Sam Houston, and it's got Henry Smith's signature on it. All right, and both of them, it's in fair condition. It's just got a little bit wear on the edges. It's got a little bit of a light tint, but other than that, it's in very good condition. I've kept it in a pretty good case, and I'm going to send it to whoever actually goes out and makes a viral video, a viral something. I don't care what the hell it is. All right, I don't care what the hell it is. This is an actual bill from the Republic of Texas. I'm going to take it and I'm going to give it to anybody. Now, let me tell you, a $10 bill of the Republic of Texas can go anywhere from $250 to $600 out here in the currency market. All right? I mean, I'm serious. This is a Republic of Texas dollar. This is not some joke, folks, all right? I'm going to post the pictures of it on my blog, so please, ghostpolitics.blogspot.com. Go out there and check it out, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it out, all right? I'm going to give it out, and this is at least $200, $300 minimum. I mean, you can go out and go Google this damn thing, and at least $200 minimum. All right, so go ahead. I'm going to post it up, and I want to hear, and I want to see some creative garbage. I want to see creative. I want to see some creative, a true conservative propaganda. That's what I want to see. I want to see people get creative. All right, I want to see people go out there and spread the word about the True Conservative Radio Show. I guarantee I'll give it out. There's ass clowns out here saying he won't give it out. I guarantee you I will give it out to the person that's out there who is, whoever the owner is, to the most viral. I don't care if it's a video. I don't care if it's a blog. I don't care what it is. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and if you want to get back to me, ghostpolitics@yahoo.com. Ghostpolitics@yahoo.com. I want to see the most creative thing that you can imagine, folks. And I'm going to send out a Republic of Texas, a legitimate, real, 100% real Republic of Texas currency dollar. All right, and the number on it is, once again, just to show you the legitimacy of it, the number on it is 1385. All right, it was issued on November 1st, 1838. All right, it's got Sam Houston's signature, and it's got Henry Smith's signature. Sam Houston was the president of the Republic of Texas. And also, at the same time, we have Henry Smith, who was the treasurer of the Republic of Texas. So I guarantee you, folks, this show is documented, timed, and stamped. I guarantee I will mail whoever has the most viral video about the True Conservative Radio Show. I don't care if it's a video. I don't care what it is. But there has to be proof that there's actually people frequenting this crap. All right? And I'm serious. I am dead serious, folks. Dead serious. And I'm going to put the, after the show here, I'm going to put the picture of the $10 bill in question, and I'm going to basically write up a blog about it, and I'm going to basically tell you all the details about when this is going to start, when this is going to end, and I guarantee you whoever gets this $10 bill has at least got $250 in their pocket minimum. I mean, at least. I mean, remember, markets are supply and demand, folks, supply and demand. So, out here in Texas, I could probably sell this on the street for somebody who's a real patriotic Texan, to somebody that, $200, $300, $400, $500. All right, so go ahead. Please, I'm begging you, all right? Go out there and let's spread the link like wildfire about the True Conservative Radio Show, all right? And for these idiots that are in the chat room saying, "Oh, you're trolling us, Ghost," no, that's not true. I am going to send this to you, no questions asked. All right, I just want to see that people are out there being creative. I want to see creativeness. All right, that's what I want. And I'm also going to have runner-up prizes for folks that do a pretty good job. So if you think that you don't have a shot but kind of have a shot, I mean, look, I'm looking for creativity. All right, so I'm going to, right off the bat, the first place is going to get the money, the $10 currency bill from the Republic of Texas with Sam Houston and Henry Smith's signature on it. And runners-up, I don't know what the prizes are going to be for runners-up yet. I mean, I've got some pretty cool stuff that I can give out that that individuals could probably, think it's cool or whatever, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So anyway, folks, let's take a couple more callers here. 434, you're on. Wait, I've already taken 434. Hang that asshole up. 810, you're on the air. Are you kidding me? You see, you idiots, you see, this is what I'm getting here, all right? This is what the young people want. If they're not listening to the fruity-ass rock music, this fruity-ass little rock music that, I mean, what the hell can I say? Just look on MTV, for heaven's sake. Adam Lambert. Can I say anything more? Adam freaking Lambert. And if you're not listening to that, you got these dumbasses with their sideways hats and their sagging pants down below their butt cheeks trying to call themselves hip-hoppers and gangster rappers and all this other malarkey. Since all you people keep calling me up and wanting to hear gangster rap, let's go ahead and throw some gangster rap. I know I threw a song by the name of Cop Killer, what was it, a couple of episodes ago, because I mean, for you folks that haven't been keeping up to date with the show, I actually purchased a rap album because I couldn't help myself. I was walking the mall doing my Christmas shopping, and I saw this rap album being sold on one of these mall kiosks, and the idiot on front of the album actually has himself with a bag of cocaine in his hand, on one hand, and a rolled-up dollar bill on the other hand, saying, "Hey, here, have a sniff." It's like he's trying to entice people to snort cocaine or some crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you another song from this album. And I know that everybody's been emailing me up asking me who's the rapper. I'm not going to give this asshole any kind of props. Are you kidding me? This is the most disgusting, vile crap that's being sold to our children, for heaven's sake. Listen to the lyrics, folks. I'm going to put on this ridiculous garbage that all these stupid, snot-nosed, nose-ring-having, ass-tickling, dingleberry-having, nipple-clamp-loving, hot dog up the ass, having pieces of chicken-eating cornboy crap. That's what they're listening to. These idiot youths are listening to this gangster rap garbage, and I want you to listen. I want you to listen to the damn the garbage that's being spread upon this song that I'm about to play right now. Since all these idiots want to call me up and play little hip-hop songs like, yeah, I'm playing a hip-hop song, baby, yeah. Here's some gangster rap for your ass, all right? And by the way, it's going to help me a little bit because I get to take a little break for a change, huh? Yeah, here's some rap music for all you gangster rap lovers and for all the conservatives that are listening in. I want you to listen very closely to the lyrics. And I want you to remember that your children have access to this kind of malarkey. Your children have access and are buying this type of crap. Your children are being influenced by assholes like this man right here. Let's go ahead and hit the music. Go ahead, hit the music.
Folks hanging out looking like a bar floating. Holes in the rear, powder nose, bitch coking. Overdose, folks sweating, ocean head soaking. 4 niggas riding derby about 11:30. Doors wide open, top heavy, niggas swerving. Gone before the club, gon' see these hoes curving. Gotta fuck the slut, gon'
Hold on just a second. We got a couple of ass ticklers that saying they can't hear it. You know, they must have bought their, their little stupid dumbass, 386 SX computers from the swap meet or from the flea market or from the damn Salvation Army. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Let's start it from the top. Listen to the lyrics. For the conservatives, listen to this crap that's actually being sold to our children. One more time. Can we get a little bit more higher here? Here we go.
Folks hanging out looking like the boys floating. Taking butcher Chevys with the tops wide open. Overdose folks with an ocean hate soaking. Taking butcher Chevys with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the taking butcher Chevys with the tops wide open. Overdose folks with an ocean hate soaking. Lean pushing Chevy with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the bar floating. Holes in the rear, powder nose, bitch coking. Overdose folks sweating, ocean head soaking. 4 niggas riding derby about 11:30. Doors wide open, top heavy, niggas swerving. Gone before the club, gon' see these hoes curving. Gotta fuck the slut, gon' do about 50. Can't spit gang, sleep, prepare a quick fix. 5 in the morning, take you to a hotel. Powder on my dick, bitch, suck the shit well. Fuck her in the ass with a mean mug grill. Bitch won't leave, home up and pop the pill. Drink in my cup, leaning on the wood grain. Lying on the dash, sipping on the cocaine. Soda in my kitchen, ain't feeling no pain. Take pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the boys floating. Taking pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Overdose folks with an ocean hate soaking. Taking pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the taking pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Overdose folks with an ocean hate soaking. AK Slim is the killer coke cutter. Soda in the kitchen, cut the coke like butter. Sell it to your sister, cuz sell it to your mother. Say the wrong thing, I'll take everything from her. Who the fuck said I'ma love one another? Shaker 22 is the color Mountain Dew. Watch the niggas hate cause the swang candy blue. Killer Slim, roll away before the game came. Texas do it big, cause a big thing. Buy a whole house with the cost of my chain. Buy out your life with the cost of the pain. Shoot a soul bird, take my pain away. $2 grand, 8 boys better not hate. Cause I cry food, these niggas get ate. Leave the 4-5, take the boys, push away. Take the boys, take hands. Take pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the boys floating. Take the pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Overdose folks with an ocean hate soaking. Take the pushing Chevys with the tops wide open. Folks hanging out looking like the take the pushing Chevys with the tops wide open.
that's what these idiot kids that are calling up on my program talking all this malarkey. This is the kind of filth that they were taught that they listen to on a consistent basis. This is the kind of crap that they listen to on a consistent basis. All right. I mean, and then we wonder why our children are becoming a bunch of sexual deviants and a bunch of criminal dumbasses. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, it's a disgrace. It's an utter disgrace. I mean, I try. You know, folks, I try, and I try again. All right? And I try on a consistent basis to tell everyone that all this hip-hop rap malarkey has done nothing but turn all the males that listen to this crap into criminal sexual deviants. And it's turned all the women that listen to this ridiculous malarkey into subliminal prostitutes. I mean, listen to Beyonce Knowles, huh? Oh, you can pay all my bills and then maybe we can chill. I mean, that's what the bimbo says in her songs, for heaven's sake. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So I didn't mean to get off on that rap tirade, folks. That wasn't really planned or anything, but I'm sick and tired of these damn young people calling up my program, trying to play these ridiculous hip-hop songs like I really give two rats' asses. Shove it up your cornhole, all right? You damn fart knockers. Shove it up your cornhole. I'm sick and tired of the youth of America. I'm sick and tired of the American people not caring about this country. I'm a conservative, damn it! I'm a conservative, and I will not go quietly in that good night and watch my country be withered away down the tubes. I can't do it! I can't take it! I can't take it anymore! God damn you, damn young people! You're just selling yourselves out! You're selling yourselves out and you're not even getting anything for it! You don't care! You don't care! You piece of crap! Oh, my chest. Oh, my chest hurts. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die! I don't... Are we on the air? Are we on the air? I got knocked off the air, folks. I'm sorry. Am I on the air here? Yeah, I'm on the air. Hold on, let me take some breaths, folks. Okay, I'm all right. All right, I'm all right, folks. Take some calls real quick. 509, you're on the air.
Hey, Ghost, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, just, I was gonna ask how you're doing tonight, but I think we can hear. But I'm just wondering. Geez, I'm just wondering, how's your wife and my kids?
Oh, you stupid bastard! Is that the best you can come up with? Are you kidding me? I heard that on what? Major League 2 or something. You movie line rip-off, halftime stupid ass. Stupid bastard. 701, you're on the air. 701.
It's me?
Yeah.
What was, I don't even know what to say.
Do you care about America? I mean, just please tell me you care about America, man.
I'm just speechless that one of the great heroes of this country had to go through what you just went through, and I'm so worried. You okay there?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Hey, listen, man, I just want to thank you for the service that you are doing for America. Maybe you should lie down. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm all right. I can't die right now. I can't die right now!
No, you cannot die. That's the thing.
Let me get a drink. Let me get a drink of water. All right. That's what I need. I can't. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch my wind. I can't catch my breath. I'm trying to catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch. I can't die right now. 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 You know something, folks? I know right now that my heart's beating really fast. And I know right now that I'm not sounding like myself. And I know right now that I can barely breathe. And I can't catch my breath. But you know what, folks? I got too much energy. I got too much energy for anything to kill me. I can't die before our country goes in peril. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's what I'm talking about. The passion. That's what I'm talking about.
about. The fury! That's what I'm talking about. I don't care if my chest hurts. I don't care if I'm about to have a heart attack. I don't care if I'm about to have a stroke. I don't care. All I care about is this country, America, the way it used to be. That's what I care about. I don't want socialism. I don't want to see socialism. I don't want communism. I don't want this crap. Do you want this crap, people? I don't want communism. All right, I'm back. I'm back, folks. I'm back. Let me tell you something. This energy of mine right now, the energy that I have for America is not going to let me die. I will not die until I see that America is finally changing to what it used to be. We used to be the bastions of capitalism. We used to be the bastions of freedom. We used to be the bastions of everything that was good in this world, and now we're the bastards. Now we're the bastards. And I can't believe that none of you American people give a crap. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. My chest hurts. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to die. I want to get the anger and the fury. 309, you're on the air. 309, you're on the air.
Is that me, man?
Yeah, it's you.
All right, man. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate what you're doing here.
I appreciate it.
I've been listening to your show for a while, and I just want to say that I think all these dumbasses calling in here don't know what they're talking about, you know?
Yeah. You know, and I thank you very much for calling in, man. Let me tell you, while my heart's beating and I can't even catch my breath, I need encouragement like that. I need that type of encouragement. I need people to motivate my fury and my energy to prevent me from going 6 feet under, to prevent me from going out and keeling over because I love this country, damn it. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that? I love this country. I love America. Do you? Do you love America? Let me calm down, folks. Let me calm down for a second. Here, let me try to hypnotize you people. Let me try to hypnotize you people to becoming great Americans. I did that once before. I want to do it one more time. One more time. I want everybody to realize the peril that we're in. I want everybody to realize how destructive that this country is becoming. We're imploding from within. We're imploding from within. We are having Karl Marx wet dreams implemented upon us, and what we need is true patriots of modernity to be out there and stand up and get off the sidelines and get on the front lines. So I'm going to hypnotize you folks. I'm going to hypnotize you right now, just like I did before on whatever episode I did it on. I really don't care. I can't think of it right now. I want everybody to think about the most happy place that they've ever been to. I want them to think about the most happiest place in the world, something that makes them feel all fluffy inside. I want you to close your eyes. And once you close your eyes, I want you to start thinking about it. And I want you to start thinking about it. Yeah. Freedom. Do you believe in freedom? Do you believe in freedom? Are you a serf? Are you a serf?
America? Do you love this country? Do you love America? Do you believe in freedom? Do you believe in this country? Are you a serf? Are you a serf? You sold out your children. 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 Freedom at all cost. Freedom at all cost. Freedom at all cost. Do you believe in America? Do you believe in freedom? Do you believe in America? Do you believe in freedom? You sold out your children. 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 Are you a serf? Are you a serf of America? True conservatives. Are you a serf? 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 Conservative. 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 True conservative. True conservative. True conservative. You sold out your children. 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 Hey.
Hello?
718-402-334.
Yeah? Hello?
I know that y'all... Hello, hey, I know that y'all are all anime butt lovers, so I want you to introduce each other to one another, and maybe y'all can exchange emails and give each other a finger-banging session.
And how would you know that without even talking to us? I was actually...
Well, I'm just assuming.
Okay, well...
I'm more into Pokemon, but thanks.
Yeah, I know you're trying to keep your show all good and friendly here, man, but it's nice not to assume.
I want to talk about Trimerica.
Yeah.
I had some questions for you about the about your whole you know, you always use the word liberal regime on your show. I wanted to ask you some questions about why exactly you consider it a regime?
Because they own the government. They are in entire control of the government.
But I mean, we have people in conservatives. We have conservatives in the government.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We have rhino Republicans that have sold their souls to the liberal regime. That's what we have.
Okay. Well, I have one more question for you, Ghost. My question to you is, who are you gonna call?
You sound like a fruity little bastard. Sit there and shut your mouth. All of you people, sit there and shut your mouths. You see, you want to know why I do what I do, folks, to be completely honest with you, is because I want everybody who listens to this broadcast to start thinking about American patriotism, to start thinking about true conservative ideology. I know that there's a lot of conservatives out here who are going to try to criticize me and say that I'm not a true conservative because, I happen to say a few curse words every now and then. Well, let me tell you something. I'd rather my child be, cursing like a damn a real man out here than going out and servicing glory holes. All right? I'd rather have my child cursing out here than going out and gang banging. All right? I'd rather have my, child, cursing up a storm out here than going out and, taking it up the poop chute under the shit stalls at public bathrooms out here. That's what I would, all right? I mean, I'd rather have my child doing that. So all you damn conservatives that are pissing and moaning that, oh, Ghost, you say a little bit too much vulgarity, Ghost. Now shove it up your pooper, all right? I don't care. Anyway, folks, we got 2 minutes left in the program, folks. I don't know when I'm going to conduct another broadcast. I'm actually going to go out of town starting tomorrow because I have to conduct myself. I have a whole variety of different businesses in Texas, so I got to make the rounds. And I'm actually going to be visiting Austin, Texas this weekend and then going down to the colon of America, San Antonio, Texas. And basically, I'm going to go out there and kick ass and take some names because apparently – in this bad economy, individuals that are employed for my company think that their job is somehow, I don't know, it's somehow irreplaceable or something of that nature. So I'm going to be doing that, and lo and behold, folks, the latest I'll probably be doing another broadcast is on Tuesday night. This next Tuesday night, same place, same time, folks. And I'd like for you all to please get in contact with me if you got any questions, if you got anything to say. Go out there. I've got a voicemail on the blog, ghostpolitics.blogspot.com. Go all the way down at the end of the page and leave me a voicemail. Or you can leave me an email at ghostpolitics@yahoo.com. That's all one word, no underscores, ghostpolitics@yahoo.com. And, of course, folks, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's the best way to figure out when I'm going to conduct one of these sporadic broadcasts if I have a whim to do one on the fly. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. Anyway, folks, I am dead serious about the contest. I am giving out a $10 Republic of Texas authentic relic dollar currency bill from the Republic of Texas that is signed by Sam Houston and signed by the treasurer at the time, Henry Smith. I am going to be giving that to anyone out there that can make a viral video, that can make something out there about the True Conservative radio program. All right, so start getting your YouTube videos ready. Start going out there getting creative. I don't care if it's a website, a YouTube video. I don't care. I want to see creativity. I want to see American creativity at its finest, and I guarantee you I will send you framed up nice and pretty a $10 authentic Republic of Texas bill. All right, and I guarantee you I'm going to be posting on it on the blog here in about an hour, so go to the blog if you want to check out pictures of it. I'm going to be giving it out to anyone out there who can get things viral out here and promote. Remember, you got to promote the True Conservative radio program and make sure you send those ass clowns watching that viral video right here to kick back with us all on the live broadcast here on the True Conservative radio program. Anyway, folks, read the blog all about it. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Long live the True Conservative movement and death to feminism.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.